You may be wondering, why should I send my child to a Christian university? After all, isn't it more expensive? And what about the quality of education? Well, let me take just a moment to address those two issues. First of all, the cost. I'm concerned about the cost. I want to do everything I can to keep the cost low, and so I'm not planning to increase tuition. But is the tuition really worth it? Well, I think it is. Let me tell you why. 50 to 80% of people who coming out of an evangelical church who go to college walk away from the church within their freshman or sophomore year, depending on which studies you look at. Now, that's a pretty high statistic. I can't promise you it will never happen at Cedarville, but that statistic won't hold true at Cedarville. Let me tell you why. In our classes, we're going to have the Bible integrated into every classroom. We're going to have a Bible minor. We're going to have chapel. We're going to have everywhere they go the opportunity for discipleship, for service and ministry, and we're going to encourage them to be involved in the local church. We're going to encourage them to do ministry with the widows and orphans, to be around those who are 8 and those who are 80 at the same time that they're around those who are 20 in the college campus. We want them prepared for when they walk out the doors to do ministry in the local church and to go to the local church excited about what it has to offer them. In addition to that, professionally, you may say, well, what about the academic level? I can assure you the academic standard at Cedarville is high. We've won 7 world championships in the Solar Splash competition, beating some of the best engineering schools out there anywhere in the world. Our national placement rate is 90%. That's 10% higher than the national average. And so when you send your child to Cedarville, you can rest assured they're going to be developed personally and professionally. We're going to prepare them to succeed in the local job market. And the reason that we have a higher placement ratio is because we're producing business leaders that have ethics. We're producing people who have a work ethic, who they're not going to steal from their companies, who they understand they work as unto the Lord in every job that they have. And so as we prepare them, we're preparing them for professional success, for personal success, but we're doing it with a gospel purpose. Is it worth it? I think so. The reason why is I'm a father. I have a daughter and I have a son. I know that I pour my life into them, that I want them to do well and to do great things for God. That's the reason it's worth it. If you send your son or daughter to Cedarville University, I'll make you this promise. We will do our best to make sure that their faith becomes their own faith and that they can defend that faith against other worldviews, so that we send them out equipped professionally to succeed and also personally to stand bold for their faith. After all, the main goal is when they stand before Jesus to hear those words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." That's what we're going to try to do here at Cedarville.